The birth of Hermes, the trickster, God's first prank. A mysterious birth. Long ago, on the sacred mountain of Selene in Arcadia, a newborn baby opened his eyes and smiled mischievously. This was no ordinary child. He was Hermes, son of Zeus, king of the gods, and Maia, a gentle and secretive nymph. Maia had given birth to him in a hidden cave, hoping to keep him safe from the chaos of the world. But Hermes was no ordinary infant. By the time the sun had set on the day of his birth, he was already up to mischief. The baby thief and the stolen cattle. As his mother slept, Hermes crawled out of the cave, his clever mind already plotting a trick. He spotted Apollo's sacred cattle grazing nearby and decided to steal them for himself. Moving quickly, he tied branches to their tails to erase their tracks and led them away under the cover of night. Not content with just theft, Hermes made sure to hide the cattle cleverly and, for good measure, sacrificed a few to the gods, proving that even as a baby, he knew the ways of the divine. The trial before Zeus. The next morning, Apollo, the god of the sun and music, discovered his cattle missing. Using his divine sight, he traced the theft back to Selene, but when he arrived, he found only a tiny baby, wrapped in blankets, pretending to be innocent. Apollo was furious. "Where are my cattle, little thief?" he demanded. Hermes cooed and giggled, acting as if he knew nothing. But Apollo was not fooled. He dragged the newborn trickster to Mount Olympus, where they stood before Zeus for judgment. Zeus, amused by his son's cunning, demanded the truth. With a sly grin, Hermes finally admitted to the theft, but not without offering Apollo a trade: the birth of music and a divine bargain. During his night of mischief, Hermes had also crafted a new instrument, the lyre, from a tortoise shell and strings of cattle gut. He plucked the strings, filling the air with the first beautiful melody ever heard. Apollo, the god of music, was instantly enchanted. Rather than punishing Hermes, he offered a deal. Hermes would return the cattle, and in exchange, Apollo would take the lyre as his own. The two gods became friends, and Apollo even gifted Hermes a golden staff, known as the caduceus, which would become his symbol as the messenger of the gods. The messenger of the gods. Zeus, impressed by Hermes' wit and charm, saw great potential in the young trickster. He appointed Hermes as the messenger of the gods, giving him the ability to travel between the heavens, the earth, and the underworld with ease. And so, from the very day of his birth, Hermes proved himself to be the cleverest, swiftest, and most mischievous of the gods, a trickster who could steal from the mighty and charm his way out of punishment.